Hello, and welcome to Pilates. Today, we're going to do something completely different. We're going to go slow. Yes, me, I'm going to go slow. So the benefit of going slow today is like really understanding what it takes to do each of the moves. We're going to do shorter sets and we're going to do slower sets, and we'll see how we feel at the end. And if we've not only feel different, but if we've learned something about our Pilates move and our bodies. So let's start in our warm up, our head over our tailbone, our ear shoulder hip alignment, our belly button to the spine, our abs up and under our rib cage. And we want to make sure that we are sitting tall and that we have our glutes on our sit bones. Now you can fold your legs or you can put them out, but make sure you switch to the other side. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down, exhale up and inhale down, exhale up and inhale down, and reach your bicep across your ear to the corner of the wall, the opposite wall. Put your hand in your lap to create a counter stretch here. So you want to push the glute down into the floor as you pull your hip and your arm and your lats away from that lowered glute. Your eyes stay straight ahead, your head stays over your tailbone. Put your hand over your ear, take a big inhale and exhale, and let's open those scalenes while we put the arm back out to the side. Take a nice deep breath here, and let's give it a little bit more resistance. Good. Then inhale across, exhale to rotate and sweep that arm out, making sure that you have your eyes gazing ahead of you, not pushing your head back onto your neck. You want your arm into a big wide sweep that's curled, not bent. And you're going to put that hand on your thigh if you can and come into that spinal twist. Inhale and exhale, rotate. Inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift up as you go. Inhale and exhale, rotate. Lifting, lifting, lifting. Big breaths 3 times. We're going to take these a little bit longer. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale, and bring it back to the center. Roll the shoulders back twice. Roll the shoulders forward twice, and then switch sides. Beautiful job. Inhale up, exhale ceiling, and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale, hand in the lap. Other arm pointing to the corner of the ceiling and the wall. Make sure you're gazing forward, that your head is off your tailbone, that you're really reaching, making that resistance happen in each direction. Good job. Put your hand over your ear, take a big inhale and exhale. While it's there, give it another one. And then inhale across, exhale to rotation. So sweep that arm out, looking ahead on the floor. Make sure your head's not back on your neck. Feel the twist in your obliques. Follow that to your spinal twist, hand on the thigh, hand behind. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate, lift up. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Breathe 3 times. Nice big ones. 1, 2, yes. Gaze over that shoulder. 3. Inhale to prepare. Come back to the center. Palms together. Interweave those fingers. Push it out. You're going to pull your belly in and up and open up your back. So take a big inhale. Exhale. Pull it in. Pull it up through that rib cage. Keep the shoulder blades down and feel that back open up. Beautiful job. Put your hands in front of your ears. Put the bottom of your feet together. Pitch forward. You're leaning. Drop the shoulders away from your ears. You're reaching those fingers across to the opposite wall. Bring that head into the frame. Don't let it go back on the neck. Take a big breath here. Rotate so that your elbows are pointing toward the floor. And then curl yourself up and stack head over tailbone. Take your legs more than shoulder width apart. We're going to drop them side to side. Nice lowering and lifting. So today we're going to go slow, not to the warm-up. The warm-up's going to be the same. Only 2 exercises there, but everything else is going to be a very slow movement. Not very, as slow as I can go. We know my problems. Good. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2. Keep that belly button to the spine. This elongates it. All right, let's take ourselves down to the mat. Get yourself up the top third of your mat. You start to descend at the tailbone, the lumbar. You bring it down vertebrae by vertebrae, uncurling all the way to the floor. Take your glutes up, take them down the mat, wiggle your upper body up, take your legs to tabletop, point your feet, put your hands at your side with your palms up. You can curl up for this or you can stay lying down. You're going to touch down and up. We're opening up the hips, good, and the legs. Nice. And that transverse abdominal. Every time you touch down, you're moving that belly. Yeah, down and up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice job. Beautiful. Nice. We're going to do 8 more sets. 8. Nice. 7. Good job. 6. Perfect. 5. Good job. 4. Nice. Feeling in the back of our legs too. 3. Good. 2. And 1. Now double time. Let them pass in the movement, on or out. They're passing on or out. Good. Last 8 sets. 8 and 7. You might feel your hips already opening. 6. Last 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last 1. Nice job. Bring those legs to tabletop. We're going to move to the hundreds. You could do them here. You can do them in your curl up, looking between your thighs, not at your feet, or take your feet into that 45. Higher is more comfortable, lower is more of a pull, wherever you want to be. We're inhaling for 5 pumps, exhaling for 5 until we reach 100. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 10. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 20. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 30. Inhale, 2, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 40. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 50. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 60. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 70. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 80. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 90. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 100. Hug those knees if your leg is up. And bring it down, rotate those knees to one side 4 times, and then to the other. 1, breathing, 2, and 3, and 4. Okay, so the first one we're going to do slow is going to be the single leg stretch. Now, we often use this as a warm-up exercise, but it's also part of the Pilates program. So we're going to take our legs to tabletop. It's a curl up. You're bringing one leg way, way in, putting the hand on the ankle, the inside hand on the knee. You're looking straight through those thighs, and we're going to take it as slowly as we can, switching from one side to the other. I want you to sink that belly in, bring your shoulder blades off the floor if you can, looking through those thighs. So we're going to take it, inhale, pulling it in, exhale, going to the other side, pulling it in. Inhale, good, and exhale. Now, what I'd like to do is have you pull it in on an inhale and exhale, and then other side. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to do 4 of those. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, while we do this, I want you to pay attention to what happens when we cross the knee past the midline. We close up that inside, and then when we go to the other side, we extend it out. So it's not only getting a stretch, it's also getting muscle work right here. Inhale and exhale. Other side. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 2 more like this. Inhale and exhale. Hands are always on the same spot on each side. Inhale and exhale. Good. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's take both legs out while we're here. We're going to put the arms overhead. You're going to take the legs up to the top. And as we bring the arms up, the legs go down. So I'd like this to kind of be, we're not going to count to 8, but let's imagine that we're doing it in the count of 8. So you're going to inhale down slowly, as far as you can go, that doesn't hurt your back, and then exhale up. Nice. Feel the difference with with the slower work. Inhale down, feeling that extension, really pulling in through the belly, and exhale up. You could put your head down for this one. I only fear a little bit for your back right here. Inhale down, right? Because you get a little bit of an arch here, and exhale up. So one of the things you might think about is trying to stay in the curl up. Now, if it's hard for you, what I'd like you to do is put your hands behind your thighs, inhale down, and exhale up. And that way you're supporting your curl up. Inhale down while you're doing that transverse abdominal, and exhale up. Good. Let's do about 4 more. Nice and slow. Inhale down, pull that belly in, and exhale up. And you can go as low as it feels safe, right? Inhale down. We have 3 more. Keeping your eyes in the center, and exhale up. That head does not move. Nice. Arms come beside your ears. Inhale down, pull in, feel that extension. Good. And exhale up. Yes. Last one. Inhale down. And let's give it a big burst. Exhale up. And just hug our knees. All right, let's put those feet down, put the arms in cactus. All right, so we're getting the drift. We're getting the drift of how powerful this is. So we're going to do the crossovers the same way. It's one of our favorite exercises. We know it really well. For those of you who've been here, you're going to put your hands interlaced at the bottom of your neck. You're going to take your legs to tabletop. You're going to curl yourself up. You're going to extend one leg. And just like the single leg stretch, we're going to take it really, really slow. So we're going to do inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, this is another situation. Inhale and exhale, where the height of your leg makes a difference to the intensity in your abs. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. So you don't drop your head at all. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Inhale and exhale. You're doing great. Inhale and exhale. Let's do 4 more sets. Inhale and exhale. Good. Take it across. Nice and slow. You don't rush across and then hold it. You take it across slow, right? This is number 3. And take it across. This is number 2. We're counting backwards, by the way. And take it across. You should feel a sinking feeling when you get over to the other side. And here, feel that sinking right in that transverse abdominal. And last one. Let's put our legs down, our hands over our head. We are going to do the curl up without the reach. So one of the things that's important, I'm going to get my legs straight before we do it. The curl up without the reach means we go right into the C curve. So I'm going to demo that here real quickly. So you're going to come up very slowly. It's going to feel like a lot of work. Then go right into the C curve, right? Usually we stretch first. Reach across those feet. Stay in that C curve, dropping those shoulder blades, and then you unroll it all the way down. All right, you ready for that? This is this is kind of the true Pilates roll up. Now you of course can do it with your legs bent to get some support as you extend yourself up and you go into that C curve and extend those legs, reaching across the top of the feet, right? And then pull through the belly, pull through up through the rib cage, and then uncurl yourself as you go down. So what you should feel is a sequence, belly and rib cage pulling you up into that C curve. Yes, and then belly and rib cage, be pulling up behind your rib cage. That's where your abs are wrapped and bringing yourself down, right? So pull through that belly, you really initiate, right? Then pull up through that rib cage dropping your shoulders away from your ears as you create this curl. The curl doesn't mean you've dropped your chin to your chest. What it means is you pulled up under the rib cage and created that C curve, right? Let's do about 3 more. Curl. Good. Take it across. Good. Curl. Pull it, pull it, pull it. And then sequence down 2 more. Curl, feel it, dive under here. And again, this is a way of getting more information about our movements, and take it across and then curl and bring it all the way down. All right, last one, a nice strong work. And again, you could still be doing this with your feet flat on the ground. Good. And then take it all the way to seated and bring yourself up to a nice strong lift. Cool beans. All right. We haven't done the seal in 1,000 years, and doing it slow is going to be really very interesting. So if it eludes you, if you just can't quite get the mechanics, just go into rolling like a ball, okay? So the seal is your hands coming in under your, you wrap them from underneath, right? So your arms are coming from underneath, going underneath. Your feet are up. You're in your C curve, right? You clap your feet 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Roll back and find that position again. Now that's hard to do slow. 1, 2, 3. Roll back and up. Good. 1, 2, 3. So let's observe what happens. We make a big bow with our belly right here as we go back and pull up. Good. Shoulder blades stay down. 1, 2, 3. Curl back and bring it up. It's nice for the back, isn't it? 1, 2, 3. Bring it back and up. Good. 1, 2, 3. Bring it back and up. Let's do 2 more. Whoops. Did get myself up. 1, 2, 3. Back and up. Feeling good. 1, 2, 3. Back, and let's put our feet flat and just drop over to the side. Nice job. Let's get into our pike position on the mat. So you scoot your butt all the way back. You put your elbows all the way back, right? Tuck that hip under. Bring those legs into a pike position. So one of the best ways to find your pike is to bend your knees so that you have a lap, and then extend your legs out into the diagonal. If you have trouble finding out which angle is best, I walked around the Pilates room, I don't know how many times, moving people's legs. They weren't getting any height, and I kept trying to explain, when you're in the pike, you get height because your hip is accessible. When you're down here, you can feel the difference, right? The hip is not as accessible. All right, we're going to do basic lifted lowers really, really slow. Your hand can be in front, your arm can be up, your eyes are ahead, so you're probably not going to be looking at the screen. But let's start with an inhale up and exhale down. Don't let them touch. Inhale up and exhale down. Pull that belly in as you come down. So I want you to feel really, really connected. Inhale up, now pull it in and exhale down. Feel the difference when you feel connected? Inhale up and exhale down. Good. Going for 10. Inhale up, and we're on number 5. And exhale down. My leg just kind of bent. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. Inhale up. We have 4 more. And exhale down. Good. Inhale up and exhale down. That pause at the top really helps us become aware, right? 3 more. Inhale up, pause, pull it in, exhale down. Beautiful job. 2 more. Inhale up. Did I say 2 more? And exhale down. Last one. Inhale up and hold it right there. Now we're going to bring the bottom leg up. And that's going to be a little bit harder to slow down, because part of our problem is, my problem maybe, our problem, is jerking that leg up a little bit, like putting power in it so it gets up. So if we have to try to bring it up slowly, that means we really have to pull in through that belly. So 10 of those. Inhale up and exhale down. All right, are you rolling back? That's the question. So maybe put your arm forward. Put it right here. Inhale up and exhale down. Now, one of the things you don't want to do is jam your hand into the floor. Just put fingertips on it. Inhale up. For me, I like the arm up. And exhale down. Number 4, inhale up. Try to make it slow and exhale down. It's really hard, isn't it? It's easier to jerk. Inhale up and exhale down. Now, the leg that's up, don't let the foot fall off the ankle. I think we have 5 more. Inhale up and exhale down. 4 more, slowly. Inhale up and exhale down. Nice. 3, inhale up and exhale down. 2, inhale up and exhale down. And 1, inhale up and exhale, both legs down. All right, we're going to do some plank lifts. You can do them in the supported plank position, or you could do it in your extended leg position, staggered, stacked, and the other option is on your elbow or on your hand. So we're just going to do 10 lifts. One of the things that you might do is flex your feet to give yourself lower body power if you feel like you can't do it with your legs in a neutral or pointed position. So it's going to be slow. You're going to put your hand in front, make sure you're stacked. Inhale up and exhale down. Beautiful. Inhale up and exhale down. Good. Inhale up, take your time. Arm comes over the head or over the ear, exhale down. Good. If you're shifting in your shoulder, make sure your hand is under your shoulder line. Or you can come down onto your forearm and exhale down. 5 more. Inhale up and exhale down. 4 more. Inhale up and exhale down. 3 more. Going a little fast, aren't we? Let's take it slow. Inhale up and exhale down. 2 more. Inhale up and exhale down. Last one. Inhale up and exhale down. And we're going to switch over to the other side. Okay, so we're going to pike on this side. All that fun. Now, you're going to feel different on each side. Probably. Maybe not, but probably. So make sure you're in your pike. Really get your position so that you're supported through the whole workout. Hand in front, eyes ahead. It will probably not be at the screen. Tuck that hip under. Let's start with the top leg. Bring it up and down. And up, we're not touching, we're holding, and down, just a hover, right? Up and down. Good. I'm going too fast. 4 and down. There we go. 5, pulling that belly in and down. 6 and down. Woo. 7. Whose idea was it to go slow? And down. 8 and down. Wow. 9. You've got this. And down. And 10. We're going to hold that leg ready for the next part. Really point that bottom leg. That's going to help move it up. Take it up. Good. And down. This one's easier for me for some odd reason. 2 and down. 3 and down. 4. Woo! Nice job. Again, I'm rushing, so let me slow it down. 5 and down. Got to put Almaz in low gear. 6 and down. Nice job. 7 and down. 8. Lift, lift, and down. 9 and down. Last 10. And let's go to that Pilates or that plank lift. And again, find your position, whatever's going to work for you. I get very staggered on the side because of the weakness of my bottom leg. And we're going to take it slow. Now, you're probably asking, or you might be asking, what direction should my hand be in? Your fingers can face the mat in front of you facing forward or to the top, but not turned around, okay? And that's usually true in anything that we do. All right, let's take it up for 10. Big up. Yeah, my bottom leg is dead today. Big up and down. And 2 and down. Good job. And 3. Nice. Woo. 4. 5. Now I got to get more aligned because I reached out a little bit. And down. 6. Yes. 7. Some days I can do it. Some days I can't. I'm not mad at that. 8, because I'm still here. Good. 9. Nice. And 10. All right, let's come over. We're going to do a couple of face down exercises. Let's first sit back into child pose and release. Curl yourself around your legs. Let your body kind of make a big snail back or turtle back or something. Just get right into that and breathe. Okay, the first thing we're going to do are chaturanga push-ups. Now that's going to be really interesting, slow. And you're going to stick your feet into the floor, your hands into the floor with your elbows beside your waist. Chaturanga push-ups are not necessarily chest push-ups in the same sense that we do them a body sculpting because we come all the way down. We want to power through our core as we come up. Your eyes are facing down. Your belly button is to your spine. You're pushing through your heels. You have a lot of support through your body. So I want you to inhale at the bottom. Exhale, push it off slow. Good. Inhale at the top. Exhale, lower it. Nice. That should feel really good. Almost like a stretch, right? Inhale. Exhale, push it up. Feel that belly pull in, that body get aligned through the sides, the posterior chain and the lats to IT band on the sides as well. Good. Nice. So let's do it again. We're going to do 10. So hang in there with me. If it gets too much, put your knees down and go into a regular push-up. So inhale, push it up, nice and slow. Hold it at the top. And inhale and exhale, bring it down. Nice. Number 4. Inhale first. Exhale, push it up. Eyes straight down. Don't drop your head or push it back. Inhale and exhale, bring it down. Good. Number 5. Inhale, push it up. Inhale, exhale, push it down. And remember, we're exhaling in both directions, even if I don't say it. Number 6, inhale to exhale. Inhale, exhale, push it up. And inhale, exhale, push it down. You have 4 more. How you doing? Inhale to exhale, let's go. And good. You have 3 more. So few. Inhale to exhale. Try not to let those shoulder blades float together. And inhale to exhale. Last 2, and no pushing into the wrists, right? If you feel like you're pushing into the wrists too much, stick your fingertips into the floor. Inhale, push it up. And exhale, inhale, exhale, push it down. Last one. Good job. Inhale, exhale, push it up. And inhale, exhale, push it down. Now, the back exercise I chose is one that kind of reverses what we just did. So basically, you're going to clamp your hands together in the back and hold them in that position. You put your legs close together and your face to one side. All right, we do a 3 kick. So you lift your knees off the floor, you hit 1, 2, 3. You bring your face to the center and you lift your arms and your legs together. Then you take your face over to the other side as you lower. Bring it to the back for a 3 kick. 1, 2, 3. And then we lift very slowly and deliberately. And inhale and exhale and bring it down to the other side. Good. Again, 1, 2, 3. Pull into that nice lifted position and then bring it over to the other side. Good. You don't drop your shoulders. You keep them in the grip. At number 5, I'm going to ask you to switch them so they grip the other way. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Lift up. Pull the belly in and then lower it to the other side. Now, if you can if they're interwoven the other way, that'll help. Good. Just one hand over the other, then the other hand over the other. That's all I mean. 1, 2, 3. Lift up and take it to the other side. That's number 6. 1, 2, 3. Lift up. Take it to the other side. That's 7. 1, 2, 3. Lift up. And that's 8. Got 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Lift up. That's 9. 1, 2, 3. And we got 1 more. I counted wrong. And 1, 2, 3. Lift up. Release. Put your hands under your shoulders and come back into child pose. Nice. I'm going to add another stretch right here. 3 breaths, please. Keep your arms nice and long. Put your fingertips into the mat. Stretch out those arms, those wrists, that shoulder. Drop yourself forward, and we're going to come up into a cobra. So bring that as a counter stretch right here. Nice. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. All right, we're going to come back onto our backs. We're going to do some rollovers. See if we can do those slow. I barely can. So let's see if we can. That's kind of another exercise where we're trying to get a part of our body over the other part of our body. And so sometimes the little bit of a thrust helps us. But to be truly Pilates trained, it means that you can use that core to take those legs overhead. So let's lie all the way down. For some people, starting with their legs up will help because that gives you that back swing as you go back. But we really do want to start it from the bottom. Okay, let me scoot down just a little bit more. So you're going to lift those legs up and take them back. See, I'm not going so slowly myself. And then roll it all the way down. Don't take it all the way down because you're going to bring them up again. And curl it all. It's mostly we're slowing down the descent, or I am. Take it up. Maybe at home, you're doing a little slower on the up. Bring it all the way down. Nice, beautiful. Take it up. Good job. Bring it all the way down. Yes. Good job. 2 more. Take it up. I give myself a little boost every now and then. Bring it all the way down. And last one. Take it up. Try not to hollow behind your head. Now I want you to cross your legs. Bring them down. And they're in a crossed position. Take a nice deep breath here. Then cross them the other way. Okay. Nice job. Now we're going to do a lying clamshell. It's kind of a more relaxed exercise. You're going to take your legs up to 45. Pull your belly button to your spine. Arms are up. I didn't want to leave today without a clamshell, so this is the one I've chosen. So I want you to take it out. Try to imagine a count of 8. So inhale, take it out. And exhale, bring it in. Inhale, take it out. Exhale, bring it in. Really sink, right? You could be curled up for this, of course, but this is a very safe back position. Inhale, take it out. Good. Exhale, bring it in. You should feel some work in those inner thighs, right? Inhale, take it out. Your transverse abdominals, they're feeling great. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, take it out. Look right at the ceiling. Exhale, bring it in. Squeeze. Oh, I'm going a little too fast now. Inhale. Now exhale. Now, what should happen, it may not happen, but your thighs should get a little heavy. Inhale, because you have them in this halfway position, so that puts a lot of weight on them. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Pull that belly in, pull that belly in, pull that belly in. Really protect your back. Inhale. Yes. And exhale. And bring those legs down. It's hard for me to believe that people do entire classes like this all the time. Okay, we're going to do our last, well, before the bridge, of course. Our last exercise before the bridge will be, we're going to try to do 5 teasers, really nice and slow. Now, of course, you can have your legs up for these, your arms come overhead. Now, the important thing about the teaser to go slow is to peel off. As you peel off, you're really sinking and really pulling those abs up under that rib cage. It's not a throw. And as you do that, then you can extend those legs. And then as you curl down, you can bring them back in. That's 1. I'm going to do 1 more with the legs up, and then I'll go to the lowered legs. You can, of course, be doing it with the lowered legs. So you're curling, you're pulling under, you're using that pulley. That pulley is kind of like pushing your legs up, right? And then you're bringing it back down. It's like your little rope right there, pulling your legs up. And the same thing when your legs are long. So you have that pulley that's going to lift your upper body and your lower body together. And then as you continue to pull it, you bring your legs up. And then you bring them down. Let's do 2 more. Use that pulley, pull. It's pulling your legs up. Come on, it's pulling your legs up. Good. And sinking everything down in and pushing it down. And we're going to hold at the top in the next one. So big inhale, that's your rope. And let's pull those legs up, 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 drop the shoulders away from your ears. Pull that belly in, look straight ahead at your cute little toes. Drop your shoulders down. Breathe, hold, breathe, hold, breathe, hold. Put your feet flat into the floor. Curl yourself all the way down. Let's do bridges. Only 10. An 8 count going up and an 8 count going down. It's going to be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So you exhale in both directions. Drop your shoulders away from your ears and let's take it up. All right, hold it at the top for a few seconds and inhale, exhale. Starting at the heart, you're just rolling it all the way down. And number 2. Holding it at the top and then bringing it all the way down again. If you don't know what rhythm to use, do a count to 8 in your head. So you're kind of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, holding it right there for like 1, 2, 3, and then inhale, exhale, bring it down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's kind of the rhythm that you want. Here's number 4. The 1, 2, 3 at the top is just enough time to do your inhale that's going to take you into that 8 count exhale, right? Number 4. Number 5. Don't rush the counting, right? That's the other thing that people do. People meaning me. Number 6. Inhale, exhale, holding it. Take the inhale and exhale. Let it open. Number 7. When you get to the bottom, let everything spread. You probably figured that out already. Lift it. Inhale and exhale. We got 3 more. Number 8. And we're going to go past time on the stretch. Inhale. What's new, right? And inhale and exhale. For those of you watching the video, this is all taped live in a class. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. So some people show up at the time it's scheduled and they do it along with other people. If you've never done that, go to the website in the description and it'll tell you how. And last one, inhale. Good. And exhale. Nice job, everybody. I want you to bring yourself into happy baby pose. Let's grab our big toe, put our elbows into our thighs, and just hold it there, doing reverse with our legs and our hips right here. Don't let your head float back. This is one where people seem to fall on the crown of their head. So make sure you're looking straight at the ceiling. Breathe. Nice. Now, bring those legs together, put your hands underneath, make them really wide, and rock side to side. Yes. Getting a little bit of massage on the lumbar. Life is great. And we come back to the center, putting one leg down, the other leg up, rotate the ankle one direction and then the other. I tried to do as many full body exercises today. Pull it down for 3. I'll just keep talking. To get us understanding the mechanics of these. So I chose less isolated things and more focused on the whole body. So we do need to stretch these legs and make sure we get that nice long stretch in there. So you can curl yourself up if you want to protect your back and get a little bit more flex. You can also massage the opposite hip crease or take that leg out into a flex so you have a strong stretch right down the inside of the opposite leg while you're doing that big stretch right there. Nice. Now you're going to bend it, hold it on the shin, and bring it in. For that one, I'd love for the leg to be extended. You don't have to, though. And then you will have to for this part. So extend the leg if you haven't. Take the leg out to the side, to your side, the outside. I'd like you to stretch your opposite arm out with the palm up. Then you're going to bring that arm right up and bring the knee over and stretch the other arm out, palm up, as you do a spinal twist. Push that shoulder into the floor, the one with the reaching arm. Push that shoulder into the floor. Then roll onto your side, straighten out your arm, put your foot flat on the floor, your legs extended, and push into that thigh. We have stretch coming up on Saturday. I have to tell you about new things on the website, by the way, or on the playlists. Now you're going to pull yourself up right here. We're not going to do a shoelace or a lotus. We're just going to pull up. Lift, 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 lift. Good. Now let's go back down and we're going to do the other side. So bring yourself all the way down. Do all those things that we do when we're down, separating the rib cage. All right, you're going to take the second leg up, rotate the ankle one direction and then the other, and then you decide what to do with the other leg. I'm going to flex out. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Massage here. Big inhale and exhale, lower. Nod your chin down. Big inhale and exhale, lower, and hold it right there. So what else is new is I'm doing 5-minute take a breaks, which are stretches of all different kinds. Like I've driven too much, I slept funny. I've also done 5 minutes of power. So there are 5 minutes of shoulder work and 5 minutes of, so things with the weights for 5 minutes. And you wouldn't believe how refreshing and great it makes you feel to just do these power moves for 5 minutes. Now you can, of course, combine them and then bend the knee. Take it out to the side. You can combine them. Make sure that arm is out. And you can repeat them. But I think you'll really enjoy them. They're really invigorating, and it's just 5 minutes long. The other thing I did yesterday, now bring the other arm out, bring this arm across, was a 15-minute pre-hiking, pre-walking stretch. I did it from toes to top. So that's a really good one too. Push that shoulder down. Yeah, I should get that. All right, let's put that foot down, come over onto our side, long arm, push into that leg. Then you're going to bring yourself up with that leg curl behind and pull up to the top. Good. Let's put our legs out in front of us, kind of staff pose. Right here, what I'd like to do is walk your hands back and feel your chest open, your shoulders drop away from your ears. Good, right here. Beautiful. And then bring your arms up and square them out. Using these arms, let's take them to tabletop. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Inhale, bottom and chin up. Exhale, curl up like a cat. Last time. And then curl up like a cat. Tuck those toes into the floor. Bring yourself up. It's downward facing dog. Push that chest toward those legs. Push those hands into the floor. Drop those heels down as much as you can to get those hamstrings. And walk it in. Now let yourself hang, kind of a gravity hang. Let everything, you can call it ragdoll, soften the knees. So just let gravity take you over. And pull your belly in and curl yourself up. You are all the way at the top. Nice. Again, let's grip behind. And then put the hands together. Separate those legs a little bit. Washing machine. Oh, I'm way over time. 8, sorry guys, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come to the center, breathe it up. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this workout. 2 more. And last one, thank you everybody. For those of you here, I'm going to ask you for your thoughts. For those of you watching, put some comments in. I'd love to know how you feel about going slow. Thank you for coming. We did Pilates and we went as slow as I could possibly.